Hello, and happy Monday. I hope everything is going well for everybody. It is it is a nice cool morning here. It's great. Getting a little lotion in here. Hi Jamie. Nice to see you. All right, just trying to get a little lotion in my hands. Oh, goodness. But Jamie, I hope you had a nice weekend. Hello, Poppy. Good to see you. Hope the weather is going well your way. It's a little cooler for you. It's cooler here, and this week it's going to be a little cooler. So hopefully that will, yeah, kind of transition uh, down across the rest of the country, help cool you guys off a little bit. That's always a good thing. Hi, Pamela. It's nice to have the warm weather in the summer, but it's also nice to have just a little break, just a little teeny tiny break from the super warm weather. Oh my. Well, as you saw from the thumbnail, it is a chipped, cracked, crazed. Hi, Jolita. Um, yeah, kind of mismatch. It's kind of all the other stuff, but I know everybody has varying degrees. Now, some of the things I have today have no damage to them at all, but they're here because, yeah, they are missing like a partner for them. So that's why they're here. Yeah, I don't mind the crazing at all. But a couple pieces a couple pieces are maybe crazed to the extreme. If that's possible. They're like really, really crazed. But I think it kind of adds character. And if it's going to be just a display piece, then, the crazing is just fine. Hi, Rose. But it is great to see everybody on this Monday. Now I've got a lot of items to get to today, so we're actually, yeah, gonna kind of get going. I will mention one thing. Tonight I will be having a sale at 8 p.m. Eastern. That is 7 p.m. Central Time. And Gina, Southern Siren Vintage, will be joining me tonight. So that is going to be a lot of fun. Going to be nice getting caught up with her again and seeing what's going on in her world. Yeah, so that is what's happening. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I do have things kind of done by price point again today, just to make it a little bit easier. And I will be doing a speed round again at the end, just to show off the items that are still available. So up first, I have a little Minnie Mouse piece. She has a little damage by her eye. She's some kind of rubber. Hi, Ginger. And she opens up like a little coin purse. Isn't she cute? But a great little display piece. So there is Minnie Mouse, and she is from the Disney parks. So I know with Disney, some things are from the Disney stores, some things are from like their website, and then this is something from the Disney parks. And Jamie is in. Thank you, Jamie. I didn't even know they made anything like this. So that was really a cute one. And I do like, of course, Minnie Mouse. She is adorable. And we're going to count that down for Jamie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jamie. Thank you. Okay, next up for the McDonald's fans, or here's what I was thinking with these. You're going to get all three of these for $1, all three of them, and I'll show you what's going on. I was thinking, for the holidays, for those people who just want gift cards, this could be something really fun to put gift cards in. These two are the same. Hi, Tracy. So they have Black Adam on one side and they have Taz on the other. There's nothing on the inside. And then this one is also Taz. And it is Harley Quinn on the other side and Taz, kind of the same look, different colors. So if you've got a Taz fan out there, this could be something fun to put, a little something in, little gift card, little gift. There are some puzzle pieces in here, but it's not a complete puzzle. So that one, you are going to get all 3 tins. And then Jolita is in. Thank you, Jolita. But I thought that could be so cute with some gift cards in there. Because, a lot of times it's hard to shop for some people, and gift cards are so much easier. And we're going to count that down for Jolita. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jolita. Thank you. Okay, next I've got a set of 4 coasters. Now, I thought just one was damaged. Okay, 2 are actually damaged. So they are from Scotland and they have the pictures on top. Let me show you the 2 that have damage to them. There's one right here. And this one, I didn't notice it before, but this one right here has some damage. So they're going to be just $1 for the set. They do have the, it's like a felt on, I think it's a felt on cork is the back. But you are going to get all 4 of these for $1. If you've got a fan of Scotland. And there's that one. And hi, Sherry. Sherry is in. Oops. Yikes. And we will count that. Oops. Get in the right spot so I can type that in. And going once. Going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you. There. All right. These next items, there's nothing wrong with them. However, they came from the Dollar Tree. Okay. So nothing wrong with them. It's just that I can't bring them to a sale and go, here's some beautiful purple vases. They are, but they're from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to do, you're going to get the pair of them. You're going to get the pair of them for $1 because they're Dollar Tree. And I think they are flash. I don't see any, I'm going to hold them up to the light. Yeah, I don't see any breaks in the color, but the bottom is clear. So 2 purple Dollar Tree vases, and they are 2 for $1. And I do think, I'm not 100% sure, but I would think that they are flash. So think about those. I'll bring those back for the speed round. Hi, Bonnie. Another item I have where you're going to get a pair, and that is these red glass candle holders. Now, one of these is flash because I can see there's a little dot. Oh, you're not going to be able to see that. Let me try doing it this way. There's like 3 little dots, and I can see that there's a very slight break in the flash, but these are, well, they're either candle holders or vases because they are open all the way to the bottom. So red glass, this one is flash for sure. This one, I'm not sure because it's in really good condition. So I just wanted to let you know this one, they're right. Let's see if you can see. Oh, there they are. There's 1, there's 2, and there's the 3. Oh, and then there's 1 more down there. So yeah, little bit of break in the flash. This one I'm not sure because it's actually a little richer in red color, so it might be red glass. But Sherry is going to take the red. Thank you, Sherry. Nice for upcoming holiday display. Yeah, you could even get like black candles and put them in here for Halloween. But yeah, then they transition to Thanksgiving, to Christmas. Yeah, red is great for fall with all the holidays. And going once, going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, next up is a really cool piece. It is a clock. It does have the key. The key is right back here, and the key would hang right off of this hook. Somebody over tightened it, and now it won't work. It does have the little pendulum. Oops. That is a little off, I think. The pendulum is a little off on here, and it is, oh no. Yeah, it still is a little off. And it's missing one of its little pieces down here. But for somebody handy, oh, and I think is it? No, I keep turning it sideways. I keep turning it like this instead of holding it like this. There we go. But yeah, if you're a tinkerer, you might be able to take this apart and get it working brand new. But since it is a little overdone, thank you, Jolita. I don't want to, offer it anything other than a discounted price, but still a really cool clock. And we're going to count that down for Jolita. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Jolita. Thank you. I know we've got some pretty handy people and some handy tinkers out there who can get things working again. Sometimes I can, but sometimes I know my limits also. And I'm like, nah, that one's a little beyond even me. All right, next is an item. It is in great shape. It's a single. So I brought it to this sale. It is the Order of the Eastern Star. And this is, it's said it's by Lefton with these numbers right here. It's made in Japan, Lefton. It does have its cork in it, so you could use it as a shaker. Even the gold on top is in good shape. Use it as a hat pin holder. That's another nice use for that. Thank you, Sherry. Oh, you're going to take it to a clock shop? Cool. And I'm going to count that down for Sherry. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, the next one I have is also a single shaker. However, it's had a repair. It's beautiful. Look at that. That would be so pretty with a bunch of hat pins coming out of it. But let me show you the repair, which starts right about here. There is a crack, and we'll follow it along because it's kind of a big one. You can see it is missing a little piece right there. So Rose, let me know if you're still okay with this one because it was a pretty big crack. So I just want to show you, and then it goes right up here. So this whole piece came off, but they did repair it. They did a really nice repair on it. But it is a beautiful shape, which I don't find a lot that are this shape. Here is the bottom, but thought that would be a really pretty way to display some hat pins. And Rose is still in. All right. Thank you, Rose. I just wanted to be sure because it's a big break, but it's such a pretty piece. And I'm so glad when pieces like this break that people do repair them and preserve them. So glad. So counting that down for Rose. Going once, going twice. Oh, nice. Butterfly pins. Yes. And sold to Rose. Thank you. Okay, next is a beautiful cloisonne vase, but it does have some condition issues, and I'm not even quite sure. There's like just some fading or something in here. I'm not even sure. Maybe it was done when it was being made. Maybe they over poured on the enamel in here, but there's just some areas where you can't see the brass work anymore in the cloisonne design. But this is a metal vase. It does have blue enamel on the inside and on the bottom. Ooh, excuse me. I feel my nose trying to run away. But there's just some areas where you can't quite see the brass in it, and I'm just not sure if they overfilled with the enamel or exactly what happened. But it is a really pretty design. I'll hold it back here so you can see it is a small cloisonne vase. So that one, $1. Okay, next is wood. I have a wood figurine of a woman. Her stick is broken. And it should go down and go right into that hole. But unfortunately, her stick has broken. And Rose, did you was that in for the vase? I'll just have you confirm because I had just started showing the woman. She's carrying a bundle on her head, and she is very nicely wood carved, and this is a very light wood. All right, Rose is going to take the vase. Thank you, Rose. And I'm going to put a sold in here for the vase. And the woman, yeah, she's just $1 because her stick is broken. And I don't know if you could put a new one in there. I'm not sure. I guess. Oh, she's marked. I'm not sure what she's marked. Some kind of marking maybe for the artist on that one. So $1 for the woman. Next up, okay, for the craze people. This is a beautiful mug, but it has got a lot of crazing. And on the inside, yeah, it's got an overabundance of crazing and a little bit of a crack on it. But the outside is still really pretty. And this is such an unusual shape. I thought, just in case there's anybody out there who is a collector of this type of shape of mugs, that something like this, even with the crazing, might be of interest to someone. It might not. This one might be just a little too much of the crazing because it's got a lot. Really just a display piece at this point. But it's such an unusual shape for a mug. Very tall, very slender. Nothing on the bottom except crazing. And then the inside, yeah, lots of crazing and that bit of a crack. So just $1 on that one. All right, this one has well, it has crazing. Did it have a I think it has Hi Kim. I think it has a little bit of maybe a stress crack that runs through it. There's like that line on the bottom. And then there you can see it here. So I think it does have a stress crack on it. These again, more for displaying. Let's see, registered, made in Germany. And this one is Think of Me. And I think these mugs are a World War One, or maybe just before, maybe some other war before then. But it does have the stress crack on the bottom. So just a display piece. Think of Me. But this is an old, actually, it's probably before World War One, isn't it? With that German mark, probably pre-World War One. So that one, just $1. Let's see. Then I've got a cute little bag. It does have a little stain, very possibly nail polish, got on the front here. And on the inside, we do have a little bit of like makeup, maybe some makeup stains. But with it having a zip, with it having the two smaller zips, this might be worth, running through the washing machine, seeing if the stains come out. But maybe you need something where you can organize something here, two little bits here. Again, like to offer these up So just $1 for the little bag. And then I've got one more dollar piece. And this one is a flash piece, and it does have flash missing. So it is red. It is the sunflower bowl, but you can see it is missing some of the flashing, and you can see it vertically also missing some of the flashing. But it is red. Again, could be a great display piece if you want to use it. Could be fun if you actually do want the light to shine through it and show those parts. Let me see if you can, if that helps. Nope, that doesn't really help show where the flash is missing. Hi Doug. Did you see it? Did you miss the flash? Oh, thank you, Jolita. I've got you for the bag. Thank you. Oh, Doug came in at the right time or the wrong time. Thank you, Jolita. Here, I'm going to put a sold in here just for my records. So, yep, this is glass. It is the sunflower pattern, but there is some flash missing from it. Could be cool if you're doing a, a little bit of a twisted Halloween, twisted, scarecrow display. That could be something that's kind of cool. So keep that in mind. And, oh, let me move that over. Okay, so those are the $1 pieces. Hi, Sherry. And so anything still available, I will be bringing back for the speed round. Oh, bye, Doug. Have a good day. And if you want to claim any of the items that are still remaining from the $1 round prior to the speed round, just let me know. And we are going to go up to $2. All right. I have swans. Now, these are, I'm pretty sure they're plastic. This one says made in Taiwan, 1988. They are lids for something, but I don't have the something that they are lids for. They're two different size swans. If you happen to have like a jar or a container that needs a lid, let me tell you, this one will fit a 3-inch, and this one will fit a, this one's going to be a little more difficult. A 1 3/8 or 2 3/8 inch. It's not a 2.5. Darn it. It's not a 2 1/4. Nope. It's a 2 3/8 inch. So this one is 2 3/8 inch. But if you have lids and you would like these little swan covers, yep, they are $2. $2 for the lids. All right, next $2 item is a mug from Germany. And they are these little cherubs. There is a little paint loss on them, and there is a little chip in the back. So $2 for the German cherub mug. And then there's nothing on the back here. That is where the little chip is in the back. Here's the inside, and there is the German mark and the look at the chip from the bottom. So $2 for the cherub mug. Okay, next is a teacup and saucer set, but the teacup does have a lot of like tea stained crazing on the inside. So this one for display purposes. But let me show you the little village scene. So it looks like we got somebody fancy because she's having an umbrella held for her. And then on this side, he's got a parrot. So here is the saucer. And we've got somebody bringing water. It is by Tonkin. And so that set is $2. Okay, next is just a saucer. This is by Windsor. It is bone china made in England. And the pattern is the Alberta Wild Rose. So made in England, bone china, just the saucer, the Alberta Wild Rose. All right, another saucer. This one is by, I always have a hard time with this name, Colclaw. It's also made in England. It is also bone china. There it is, Colclaw. Bone china made in England. A beautiful, it is pink with a floral pattern. So that one, $2 for the saucer. And I've got one more saucer. This one's got really pretty gold and pink flowers. And it is a little bit bigger. And this one is made in the USSR. So I did see that Rose came in. I'm just going to have Rose confirm if she is in for the USSR or if she is in for the England. But this one is a little bigger also. So it is just a smidge bigger than the other one. I will show this one while Rose confirms if she's in for the England. Thank you, Rose. I'll get you on that one. So the one from the USSR is still available, and that one is $2. And I'm going to put a sold in here for the one for England. And thank you, Rose. Okay, I've got a bowl. You can see it's a shallow bowl. I'm still going to consider that a bowl. This has a lot of crazing on it. So again, a display piece, but you may collect this type of pottery. So I want to bring it up. This is by, and I'll flip it over and show you the back. So this is by Harker, the oldest pottery in America. So if you are a Harker collector, but you can see, I think somebody put this in the oven a lot. And that's why we have that coloration on there. I do think that is from the oven. So Harker pottery, and it is a cute little like homestead scene. And it's a bowl, and it's going to be just $2. All right, next I have a portrait plate. This is a beautiful portrait plate. And it says compliments of Sample Shoe Store. And I don't know if they marked out part of their address. Oh, but this was originally made in East Liverpool, Ohio, by the William Brunt Pottery Company. Semi-vitreous porcelain. It does have some crazing, and it does have some age to it. So that one is also $2. All right, next up is a Royal Staffordshire courting couple. Now they have a little paint loss on them. And oh, Pamela is in. And is that for the portrait? I think that is for the portrait plate. And hi, Randy. So I'll just confirm with Pamela that it is for the portrait plate. So I'll wait for her. Yes, for the portrait plate. All right. Thank you. Let me get back here. Thank you, Pamela. And I'll put a sold in there just for my records. Thank you. Okay, the Royal Staffordshire, made in England. There is right in this area, right here, a little paint loss. But it is that cute little courting couple watching the sunset. It does have a pink edge around it, and I'll show you the back. Royal Staffordshire pottery, made in England. So little paint loss right there for the courting couple. All right, this is a beautiful plate. It does have a little bit of wear right in the center here. I didn't take off the sticker because it did have some information on it, but although I cannot quite read all of it. With roses, made in England. It does have an England mark on the back. And then Rose, just let me know which one you were in for. If it was the courting couple, if it's this one, let me know. Try to get this one back up here. Move that over. Okay, for this one. All right. Thank you, Rose. And hi, M. Bates. So the only flaw on this one is that little bit of wear right there in the center. It is a beautiful plate. It's got the cutout handles on it. And M. Bates at 5. And let me get in here close so you can see that little bit of wear. And Rose is at 6. And oh, I can get you a measurement on this too. It is 9 inches by about 10 and a quarter, including the handles. And M. Bates is at 7. There is the England mark on the back, but it does not have chips or cracks. It just has that little bit in the center right there. But I'll get in and show you the beautiful edge. Rose is at 10. And thank you, M. Bates. And we will count that down for Rose. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Rose. Thank you. Thank you, M. Bates. And we are going, oh, that was the last $2 item. We are going up to $3. And I have a reed diffuser bottle. So the bottle is actually in great condition. I just don't have the reeds. So you just need to get the reeds for it. Then you fill it with water. You put in your oils, the reeds absorb the oils and then scent the room. So you just need to get your own reeds. But the glass is in great condition, beautiful frosted glass. And so that one is for the reeds. And this part unscrews. I'm not sure why it unscrews, but it does. But in great condition, a reed diffuser bottle. All right, next item I have is in the original box. It does have a little staining on the box. It is by Studio Nova. And it is this beautiful tea light or votive candle holder. It's got a kind of band across here with a slightly frosted design. This is a 4-inch. Oh, they call it the floral lace. Oh, 4.5 inches. Four-and-a-half-inch candle holder by Studio Nova, and that is $3. Okay, a mustache mug. So this one, so the fellas drinking their tea doesn't get in their mustache. It does say "Remember Me" across the front. It is a little faded. It's got some numbers on the bottom. So there is the little mustache mug. And that one is $3. And it's just here because it's got that little bit of fading on it. Okay, next I've got a cute little figurine, but he's missing part of his foot. Oh, I guess he's missing part of a couple of toes right there. He is a super cute made in Japan figurine. I'll show you his mark on the bottom. So he is just $3 because he is missing his part of his little toes. All right, next item. The only thing I can really see on this one is like a little bit of miss on the gold around the trim. And then I can't quite understand some of the discoloration, if that's just part of the glaze that's on here, because it doesn't come off. And I feel like that was just part of the glaze. It is a beautiful little holder of some kind. It's blue on the inside, part blue. Here is the one side, and then here is the other side. And I have tried rubbing that off, but it doesn't really come off. So it must be something in the glaze. But it is a really cute little dish, little holder. So $3 on that one. All right, something you did not expect to find here today, I'm sure, is uranium glass. But yes, I've got it. Now, I've got a lid that does not go to anything. It does have a little chip right here, but you might be in need of a lid for a uranium container. So this lid is 4.5 inches, but the inner lip is about is that 3.5? 3.5 inches is this inner part right here. So 3.5 inches right here, 4.5 inches all around, uranium glass with a slight chip right here. And let me show you the glow on this piece. It does light up a lot. It's got a really good uranium glow on it. And so that one is just $3. I have another uranium glass piece. This one does have a chip right here, and then it has like a little flea bite right there, and maybe a few little flea bites around this side. This one does have a pretty pattern that I have not had a chance to look up. And then Sherry, I'll just figure that you have come in for the cup. If it's for the lid, let me know. But let me show you the glow on this piece. It does have a really nice glow. And I'll show you the back there, and the handles light up nicely. So yeah, this piece has got a really nice glow to it. And so that one is 3 also, and I'll just have Sherry let me know if she'd like the dish or the lid. And then I will put her name on it. And so Tracy, it does, but it doesn't. And the reason I say that is because of the inner part. This is meant to go on something, and it's not that cup. So, but it is meant to go on something, but it's not meant to go on the cup. Thank you, Sherry. And I've got you for the cup. And I am going to put a sold there. Thank you. Okay. Next for $3 is a Alaska Husky plate. So there it says Alaska Husky. It's got a beautiful husky in gold. There is a little bit of wear just around the edge, maybe some slight fading on the inside. On the back, it does say the Alaskan Husky and the dog sleds. So $3 for the Alaska Husky plate with just a little wear on the edges. Okay, what have we got next? Okay, next I have got some teacups. These are single teacups. They do not have saucers, but they are all in excellent condition. They just don't have saucers. So here is the first one. It is a pedestal, a luster, no marking on the bottom. So the pedestal teacup, that one is $3. And again, there is nothing wrong with it other than I do not have the saucer. And Sherry is in for that one. Thank you, Sherry. And going once, going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, next one I have also in beautiful condition. This one with the pretty purple flowers on it. It's also a luster glaze on it. It has a mark, but not sure what that says. It does have a pretty band around the inside. And Sherry is in for that one. Thank you, Sherry. And going once, going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, next one I have. This one is Bone China Made in England by Jason. Again, in beautiful condition, just missing its saucer. Love the handle on this one. Isn't that cool? So there is the inside. And Sherry is in for that one. Oh, Rose came in also, but I do see Sherry in first. Rose is at 4. So beautiful. And I like the kind of melon shape on this one. And this one is bone china. Thank you, Sherry. And we'll count that down for Rose. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Rose. Thank you. Okay, this one is really cool. Back to a $3 start. And it is by Heritage. It is bone china made in England by Heritage. And look at these beautiful flowers. It's got a little ribbon coming off. I love these. Very unusual. I don't think I have ever seen those on a teacup before. And then on the back, you get the smaller version of the flowers. Hi, Lori. So I haven't had a chance to set up the thumbnail yet, but I will today. But guess what? Lori Blue Flamingo Mercantile is going to be joining me for my Thursday sale. Something a little different. That's going to be so much fun. And I'm going to count this down for Sherry. So thank you, Sherry. And it's going to be great to see Lori again. Going once, going twice. And sold to Lori. No, sold to Sherry. I got Lori on the brain now. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. Okay, I've got 2 more teacups. This is going to start at $3. And this one is Royal Standard Bone China, England. And it is violets. Got pretty gold around the top. And the lovely violets. This one also bone china, made in England. And Sherry is in for that one. Thank you. And we'll count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, one more. And yeah, I kind of saved the best for last. This one is Royal Albert, and it is the American Beauty pattern, bone china, England. And look at that one. Woo! Love this pattern by Royal Albert. And Rose is in. Thank you, Rose. I know Royal Albert is so pretty, and you get the bonus flower on the inside, the beautiful gold around the edge. And that one, the American Beauty pattern. And we will count that down for Rose. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Rose. Thank you. Okay, next is hand-painted Nippon, and it is going to start at $5. Now, it is a jar that is missing its lid. But if it's hand painted Nippon, I am going to pick it up. So right here, it does say hand painted Nippon. Now this marking in the center here, when you see the wreath and the M in the center, that is for Mora Murray. I always have a hard time remembering that name, Mora Murray. And that is the company that became Noritake. So that's why they kept this part of the logo and just changed the M to an N for Noritake. But this is hand painted Nippon, which means it was imported from Japan prior to 1921. So it is a true antique, beautifully hand painted, but it is a jar that is missing the lid. But I will always pick up hand painted Nippon. It is kind of one of those lost art pieces. Thank you, Pamela. And you just can't find this quality anymore. You just can't. They are beautiful pieces. And we will count that down for Pamela. So going once, going twice, and sold to Pamela. Thank you. Now, this next piece, which is also going to start at just $5. Ooh, I'm going to lose my voice. This is Italian. Now, it has all of these petals. Yes, there are a few breaks in the petals. One of the little cherubs on top has also had some work done on his face. And I'll show you, he's got a little crack that does run down. So I want to point that out. And there's one more thing. It is really hard to find. Let me get it in the light so I can find it. I think it's right here. Nope. Hang on, let me spin it around so I can get it into the light. There is like a line that looks like a crack. Oh, but it's really hard to find. Oh, I think it is right here. Yep, here it is, right here. And it goes in just a little bit right there. And that may have been from when he took his little tumble and he had to have a little repair done on his face. Now, there aren't many petals that have damage to them, but I do want to point out there are a couple, and maybe they're not on as much on the lid. I'll show you on the body, but it is marked Italy on the bottom. And then here you can see there's like a little there. And I know, surprisingly, there's not a lot, but isn't this gorgeous? But because of that damage, we're going to start that at just $5. And thank you, Sherry. Let me know, give me a thumbs up now that you've seen everything. Let me know that you're still in. But yeah, isn't that a beauty? Even with that little bit of damage, it is so worth saving this gorgeous piece. So yeah, it is stunning. And yeah, I just want to be sure that Sherry is still in now that she's seen that the cherub has a repair, couple petals missing. And then it does have that one slight crack. I don't think the crack is going anywhere. I think it's just a little cosmetic, but I don't think it's a deep crack at all. And I don't see anything from Sherry confirming or not. So I will go ahead and count it down. Sherry, if you change your mind, let me know. But going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. All right. Thank you, Sherry. All right. Thank you. All right. This next piece is, believe it or not, probably my favorite piece in the sale today. This is made in England. Yeah, it's got some cosmetic issues. I don't know if somebody just used and used and used this thing, but we've got some paint loss along the edging here. There are a couple of spots also where there's some paint loss missing or paint missing, but look at this gorgeous piece. This is amazing. Yeah, it's going to start at just $5 because it does have some of the paint loss to it. But look at that design as it comes up from down here on each side of the spout. Isn't that gorgeous? And then over here, yep, we got a little bit of paint loss. I'll show you the mark on the bottom, made in England. And it was, a picture vase, but oh, it is such a beautiful piece. Even with that wear on it, it is such an amazing piece. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, it is so cool. And we will count that down for Sherry. Nope, if I get it in the right spot, we will. I got to type in the right spot. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. That is such a cool piece. All right, next up for $5 is this beautiful serving dish. It is nice and long for your celery, for rolls, for whatever. Reason it is in the sale is because it has some paint loss. There is a gold band that is supposed to go all the way around the bottom, but from years and years of washing, that gold band isn't really around much anymore, except in a few spots. But the rest of this seems to be in really good condition with the paint. But yeah, the gold band is missing, but the rest of this in fantastic condition. A very long banana split. Get those jumbo bananas, right? And thank you, M. Bates. And we will count that down for M. Bates. But yeah, it's a long one. It's beautiful. Going once, going twice, and sold to M. Bates. Thank you. Here, do this. All right, now this piece is gorgeous, but it does have I'm going to show you on the back. We do have a stress crack on the back right here. So I want to point that out. It is a plate. It's a hand-painted plate from Austria. That's upside down there. So it is from Austria, hand-painted, but it has a stress crack in the back. But look at this beauty. Oh, isn't it pretty? But I would say don't put a stretch plate hanger on it, because I don't know if that stress crack can hold up to a, the stretch hanger if you did want to hang this up. But oh, it's so pretty, beautifully hand painted. But yeah, it does have that stress crack that you can see across the back. But a beautiful hand-painted plate from Austria. And that one is just $5. And I mean, look at the detail, even the white, little white tips to showcase the light. Yeah, whoever painted this had a great eye. But we'll bring it back for the speed round. All right, next for $5, I have a red glass plate. Now, I do think this is red glass. I don't think this is flash, but somebody got something on here, and there is a weird kind of film that just won't wash off. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show it. Oh, there. You can kind of see there is this, it's a film that is across the top of this. And I honestly don't know what it is, but I just can't get it off. So that's why this one is in the sale. Because you can kind of see when I get it into the light, you can see that bit of film that is across here. The back is gorgeous. Look at this. The back is stunning. If you want to just use this part of it, it is phenomenal. It is so gorgeous. This is 10 inches. So yeah, the design is all on the back. The front is smooth, but yeah, it's got a film across it that it doesn't always pick up in the light, but sometimes it picks up in the light and you can see it. Again, a great display piece, a great piece to use as a base for you to display other pieces and show them off. But whatever is on here, yeah, I would not use this for food because I just don't know what that film is. So $5 for the red glass plate. And again, I do not think this is flash. I think this is true red glass. Okay, we are going up to $8 for my next item, which is a Westmoreland piece. The bottom of this piece is in fantastic condition. The issue is with the lid, a little bit with the lid. So I'll just show you this beautiful condition. The rim, beautiful. The base, beautiful. Oh, this is Imperial. Never mind. This is Imperial glass. This isn't Westmoreland. I'm going to change that. So Imperial glass. There we go. Imperial milk glass. Beautiful. What is wrong with the lid? Well, let me show you. This part is in great condition. This part here in good condition. The top here, it took a tumble. Let me get in. Ooh. There are some little bits out of here. There, you can kind of see. Little rough on top. And I think there's something. There was something on the side too. Where was that? Was it here? I think it's here. There's a little bit missing from the side right there. So a little bit on top, a little bit on the side. Let me see. Oh, and a little bit more right here. There's actually like a little piece missing right there. There you go. So that is what is wrong with this piece. Just the top right here. Otherwise, beautiful imperial glass, milk glass, and that is just $8 for that piece. All right, then, oh, wait, I take that back. There's a little chip right there. Right there, there's a little chip. Still $8, great piece. Hi, PC, nice to see you. Okay, next piece, $10. $10, and I have, this one is Westmoreland. This one is the larger size. I did have the smaller size at a sale recently. It was not hand painted. This one is hand painted, but right here and on the other side, right here on the lid. Those are the areas of damage. So right there and right there. The base in beautiful condition, all hand painted. And then the top here just has those two spots right there and right there. And hi, Lynn or Cindy. You're home in Louisiana. Wow, 3 weeks in Louisiana. My goodness. Now, these people probably didn't know at the time. If you don't want your lid broken, put it like this, and it'll stand right there. And then people aren't taking your lid on and off. So there you go. That is $10. And that's the larger size. I've got one more piece, and it is going to start at $15. And this is by Hull Pottery. And it is the Magnolia pattern. Now, what is wrong with this? Well, it has one little repair that was done right there. Otherwise, this piece is phenomenal. And these easily go for $60, $80 in pristine condition, but you can have this one for $15, and all it has is the little repair right there. And there is the bottom. And this is the Magnolia pattern by Hull. So 15 on that. All right. So that was one time through everything. We are going to go back and go through the speed round. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. If you see something you like and you're in the chat, shout it out. I'll get your name on it. If you are watching after the sale, send me an email or leave a comment down below if you see something and you'd like to know if it's still available. Okay, starting with the pair of Dollar Tree purple glass vases. You're going to get both of them for $1. And that is number 4. Then the wood woman figurine. Her walking stick is broken. It should go right in that hole, but it's broken. She is all carved out of wood. And she is $1, number 10. The very crazed mug has a lot of crazing on it. And possibly an interior crack. For display purposes, this is $1, number 11. The Think of Me mug. This one, I do believe, has a stress crack on the bottom. Made in Germany. Think of Me mug. This is $1, number 12. The Red Flash sunflower bowl. It does have some fading in the flash. This is $1, number 14. Okay, the pair of swans. These are plastic lids, go on top of something. This one was 3.5 inches, 2 3/8 inches to fit on a container. $2, number 15. This one also made in Germany. Little cherubs, little bit of fading in the paint, and there is a chip on the bottom. Made in Germany. $2, number 16 for the cherub mug. Teacup and saucer set. These are from Tonkin. There is some tea staining on the inside, so just for display purposes. We have a woman, a man with a bird, and a fella getting some water. This set is $2, number 17. A saucer. This is by Windsor, the Alberta Wild Rose. This is $2, number 18. And it's just the saucer. This saucer, a High Marketplace boutique. This one is from the USSR. And this is $2, number 20. And it is just the saucer. And Sherry is going to take 16. Thank you, Sherry. I've got you for that one. This is a plate bowl by Harker. I do think it was put in the oven a lot, which is why it has the discoloration on it. Here is the back. Harker, hot oven Chinaware. And this is $2, number 21. And this one, Royal Staffordshire, the courting couple. There's a little bit of paint fade in the courting couple right there. $2, number 23. Royal Staffordshire, England. The frosted glass reed diffuser, you just need to add your own reeds. Nothing wrong with this one. $3, number 25. It just doesn't have the reeds. That's all. Studio Nova, the floral lace votive candle holder, 4.5 inches. This is $3, number 26. The Remember Me mustache mug. So there is the mustache mug. This has just a little fading on it. Everything else is good with this one, just a little bit of fading. $3, number 27. And thank you, Sherry. I got you for the votive, the candle holder. $3.27 for the mustache mug. This one, the porcelain holder with a little, I think, just discoloration from the stain or the glaze that they put on this. Blue on the inside. $3, number 29. The uranium glass lid. It does have a little chip right here, little chip, and this fits, 3.5 inches. So if you have a jar that's 3.5 inches, that's going to fit on top. This is $3, number 30. The Alaskan Husky plate. It's got a little fading around the edge. Talks about the Alaskan Husky and the dog sleds. $3, number 32. The hand-painted Austrian plate. It does have a stress crack on the back, but beautifully hand-painted plate. This is $5, number 43. The red glass plate that has a film of something on top. That is $5, number 44. The imperial glass canister that has the damage to the top. One chip, wherever I found that, right where my hand is, I'm sure. One chip, there it is. One chip on the underneath side, a little bit of chipping on the top. The rest of this in gorgeous condition. That is $8, number 45. The Westmoreland wedding cake candy dish. It's got a chip on the lid on that side and a chip on the lid on that side. Beautifully hand painted. This is $10, number 46. And the whole pottery magnolia vase. It does have a repair right there. And this is $15, number 47. And that is everything today. So thank you all so much for joining me for the chipped and cracked sale. If you see something and you think about it after the sale, send me an email or leave a comment down below. But I will be back tonight, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. And Gina from Southern Siren Vintage is going to be joining me for a later night sale. So I hope to see you all there. But have a wonderful Monday. And I'll also be back